Hey, good morning. It's a new week, and I'm just getting ready to change water this morning, but just wanted to kind of take a quick video right here. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's just really smoky, and we've had all those wildfires burning around us. They have a big one going right now in Colorado, and the wind kind of shifted a little bit during the night, and it is just smoky. We woke up to our house is full of smoke, and it's actually clearing off a little bit right now, but we've had visibility of about a mile for the last few hours. And so anyway, it's a little bit rough. I'm not gonna lie about that. These fires can be a little bit on the depressing side. You watch things burn, and boy, we're so dry. We're in the middle of a drought, and these fires get going, and they are hard to put out. And we've been having this all summer, basically. But today the smoke's pretty bad, and normally you'd be able to see a mountain behind me. It's not very far away, but you can't see that today. So anyway, I'm headed to Colorado this morning and checking cows and doing a few things out there as far as beefing some fence up and just the usual stuff. So we're going to be doing that a good part of the week, and just the regular ranch work. Well, made it out to Colorado this morning, and have fixed a couple of spots in the fence. And anyway, I just saddled up Glade, and I'm going to go get some cows out of our horse pasture that got in. They broke some wires down and got in the horse pasture, of all things. So anyway, I'm going to go clean that out for right now. But you can see behind me, it's kind of cleared a little bit. The wind shifted and blew the smoke a different direction, but still really smoky, and you can smell it pretty good, that's for sure. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do out here today, and just kind of take care of things. Well, how's that for a few cows in the horse pasture? Holy smokes, I don't know how these cows find a hole as fast as they do, but the second there's a hole in that fence, they are through it. Good grief. Okay, well, I'm gonna push them down and get them through the gate and put them back. All right, got them back where they're supposed to be. So glad about that. Now I've got one of our neighbor's bulls that goes through this brown fence right here. I'm gonna put him through, and gonna call it good. Okay, he's still alive. I wasn't sure if he would be, but he is. He's doing good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he's actually doing all right. For those who are new, that is a really, really old horse that came in a package deal a week or so ago. so we weren't sure how long he would live, but he was part of the deal. And anyway, he's doing pretty good. The kids ride him and get along good with him, so great. Hey, it's a new day, and just getting ready to go do a little bit of range riding. Been working on a few projects here around the corral and getting some things straightened up today. But I noticed that a few of the neighbors' cows have come into a pasture of ours over here, holding pasture. And then there's also a gate that's kind of got knocked down over here, and so some other cows got into a different place. Anyway, so I'm gonna go do some riding and get things put back where they're supposed to be. Man, it's hot. It's been a little bit I don't know, just kind of uncharacteristic of this time of year being so dang hot. So anyway, I'm gonna turn this camera around and tell you what I'm doing. All right, I'm riding Jake today, and the other horses are they're up here for grain. But something that I do this time of year with these horses is I do put some fly spray on them. There's bees and horse flies and stuff like that out, and it just, I don't know, it makes me feel better anyway, putting a little bit of fly spray on them. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do with Jake here, and he's not a huge fan of fly spray. You can see him pull back just a little bit, but they like it once it's on, I can tell you that. Keeps the flies from giving them a hard time. Anyway, I'm gonna put a little bit of that on, then I'm gonna go start riding. All right, well, here's the gate that's giving us problems. As you can see, this ground is just pounded out, and they're just kind of camping right here in this corner. And this corner is the boundary fence between us and our neighbors. And anyway, they just kind of camp in here and eventually knock it down. I've put this gate back up. It was wide open. And you got cows on both sides of the fence there. So anyway, kind of got a few of the neighbors separated out right here. I'm going to go put them back where they're supposed to go. Okay, there they go. All right, well, I was checking fence. I saw where they had jumped it and came down here and found this bunch. Dang things. Anyway, I'm gonna gather them up today and put them back, and then I'm gonna work on a little bit of a fencing project. I know that's a little on the boring side, but kind of the way things go, what needs to be done. A lot clearer today, not the wind shifted, and so we don't have that really bad smoke we had yesterday. All right, so next thing for the day is this fence right here needs to be beefed up. They push it really hard, and we're getting ready to move into this pasture in 2 weeks. And so I'm gonna add another row of barbed wire in this fence. And we're gonna hope that that just makes the fence a little bit more sturdy and intimidating and that it'll hold the cows a little bit better. It's just a really old fence and it's not very tall. Over time, these fences kind of sink into the ground a little bit. And so this one's got spots in it that are pretty low. And anyway, this is just gonna help with all that. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll show you how I have to hook this up. Okay, so this is kind of the setup I have. I hook that onto my four-wheeler, and I have this little deal that slips in my receiver hitch on the pickup, and I can unspool this wire. I can pull it quite a ways, and so anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unroll the wire, and then we'll work on getting it up and tight. Well, all right, sun's about to go down. Time to call it a day. But it sure cooled off, and it's a lot nicer working on that fence when it was cool. So anyway, yeah. Hit it again tomorrow. Hey, good morning. New day. I'm headed back down to fix fence. I see a pretty big bear right here coming out into the open. Let's see if I can get a video of him. right there behind that little, in that little draw. Well, he's moving around, looking for something to eat, I think. And pretty cool. We're not very far from camp. He's just right here. All right, well, that was cool to see this morning, first thing. But I'm just headed down to work on fence and keep putting up that wire that I laid out yesterday. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning. And then I've got to catch a horse and do a little bit more cleanup. Got some more cows in the horse pasture that I didn't see yesterday. So I gotta go clean those up. And so anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Okay, got my fence done for the day. And now I'm gonna go catch a horse and go ride some places where I think cows are pushing on the fence a little bit and just get them back off. So everything that I'm doing out here is just part of everyday ranch work. It's just part of maintaining and keeping your cows where they're supposed to be and taking care of things. And it's just kind of what we do. And so range riding and things like that, that's almost an everyday thing if you're taking care of your cows. It's just part of the work. And so a lot of ranching is just that. It's making sure things are in good shape. So, all right, I'm gonna go catch a horse. All right, caught my horse. I'm gonna ride Glade today. And kind of how I do that is every day that I'm up here, I go find the horses and I have a nose bag with me. It's right there. And it's full of grain and I grain them. And they just get used to seeing me coming on the four-wheeler and think they're going to get grain because they do most of the time. And they just come right over to me and I get the nose bag out and I don't have any problem catching horses because they're nose bag trained and they're grain trained. And sometimes I catch them and most of the time I don't. And so they don't ever know, if they're going to get caught or not. So anyway, they keep coming in for some grain, but I'm going to get him saddled up and get him going. So this is a little group of cows that got out of that holding pasture yesterday evening, right before dark. And I stuck him here in the corral overnight so that I could get them to the right place this morning. And so anyway, I'm going to get them out of the corral and take them across our horse pasture and back out where they're supposed to be. And then I've got a couple of the neighbors' cows that are in here as well. I've got to take them home too. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a few minutes here. Come on, girls. Hey. You can see him down there. That's one of our bulls. And it's time to take them home. And he was right here by the trail too. So I just opened the gate and he came on in to see what these cows were doing in here. So made it a little easier. And I knew they were going to do that. They need to go up that alley, but I think they're going to go get out that gate. Come on, let's go. Get out of here. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Shh. Hey, 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 hey. Go on, get up out of here. Hey. Oh, these cows, my word, pain in the butt. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Hey, come on, get up here and get out this gate. Hey, 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 hey. All right, we're gonna get them out the gate and on the road and take them next pasture, if they'll go. Okay, now I got a couple of the neighbors' cows that need to go home. So I'm gonna take them out and put them through the gate that goes to their place. And that will probably do it for the day. I've been up riding fence and looking at things, and things look pretty good. Actually, they're not bad at all. So probably gonna call it for the day. We talk a lot about the neighbors' cows. We've got neighbors, of course, on all sides of us, but we just treat neighbors' cows like they're our cows. We take care of them when we see them. We put them back where they're supposed to be. We don't chase them around or anything like that. And the neighbors do the same for us. And to me, that's what it means to be a good neighbor. If I see a hole in the neighbor's fence, I fix it. And like I say, that's just how we all get along up here, and it makes things work. So these cows are now in the right pasture, and they know right where they're going. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go put my horse up and call it a day. Hey, good morning. It's a new day. And Trayson's up here with me today, which is good. And Chris is here. And Chris is our partner that runs cows up here on this permit with us. And anyway, so we're gonna go clean some cows up that are in places they shouldn't be. We're also gonna gather bulls today, and we're gonna take some bulls home. It's just that time of year where we're kind of done with the bulls, and it's time for them to go to their kind of their fall pasture. And so that's what we're doing today. All right, Trayson's gonna ride Drifter today. I don't know if you guys remember this horse or not, but he's a horse we bought a year ago, and he was 2 and now he's 3, but he's so big. He's 16'2", and I don't know what he weighs, probably over 1,300 pounds. And he just wasn't physically mature enough to start riding yet. his knees and stuff had not closed or anything. And so we haven't ridden him much, but we're going to ride him some today. And he's such a good, gentle horse that we can lay him off for a long time and get right back on, and he just is great. So anyway, Trayson's going to ride him, and we're going to go down in here and get a few cows out and see how he does. And as you can see, we got some cloud cover. And we actually had a little sprinkle this morning, which is the first amount of moisture we've had at all, even one drop, since June 1st. Last time we had a little bit of moisture. So anyway, we're excited. We hope it rains on us. We're not even going to take our raincoats. We're going to tempt it. All right, we've got our little group of cows right here that are in the wrong place. This is our holding pasture. They're just part of the little group that keeps jumping it, I think. I'm gonna go over here and look at them. I think they're that same group I might have moved out yesterday. I'm gonna go see if they are. Well, we came down to check a little pond, and a whole bunch of cows laying on it. Dang things. So we're gonna gather them up and put them with our other bunch and take them back to the pasture they're supposed to be in. We've got about, let's see, 8 days, 9 days before they're supposed to be in this pasture. And so we don't wanna be in here early grubbing it out for sure. So we're just gonna stay right on top of these and keep them out till they're supposed to be in here. See Trayson up there riding Drifter. My word, that horse is unbelievable. Like, we haven't ridden him. We were talking about it since the spring when we were branding. We rode him for about 3 or 4 hours one day, and we just came out here and got on him and just rode off like he's an old broke horse. He can't have more than 60 rides on him. But he hasn't made a sound, and his ears are up, and he's just happy, and good grief, it's crazy. All right, well, that's a good bunch, sure enough.
That's good. Come here. Get back.
Little dog's gonna put him in the bunch. That's Bull, that's Trayson's dog. Boy, I'm glad we came down here to check this. Oh, it's a lot of cows to have in here. I just do not want to be doing that. Some of the neighbors' cows up there are standing on the fence line, and Trayson's just going to go check and make sure they aren't ours. But their neighbors are supposed to be on that side, so.
Get back. Get back.
She's a pig. Okay, we got the bunches together. Now we're set to push them back out of here. Well, that is a lot more cows than I thought we were going to get, and so I sure am glad we came over here and checked things. So we're going to go put them back. Well, got our cows taken care of, and we come up here and found all these neighbor cows in on us. Is that crazy or what? So we're trying to get them sorted out. We're going to take the neighbor cows back home. All right, got the neighbors back home where they're supposed to be, and we're just going to bump them over here and put them on water and let them go and go back to work on our side of the fence. Boy, I rode right through ground bees over there. Bit my horse. I didn't get bit, thankfully, but my horse got bit up a little bit. I was just lucky he didn't dump me off. Well, all right. So we swapped horses because our horses were tired. And we're going to make one pass through here and see if we can pick up any bulls. We need to take some bulls home, and we saw some kind of in this area this morning when we were driving up. So we're going to go see if we can find a bull or two, get them in the trail, load them, and take them home. Well, we got a few bulls. Hauled them into their fall range. They're done for the breeding season. You turn them out. All right, we're calling it a week. Thanks for watching.